I don't know exactly what just happened or if there's something going wrong here, but I just had a weird issue with this connecting to the actual server. I hope everything is up and running. I hope there's currently no issue. I currently can't see chat, so I'm gonna have to pull that up. But first of all, let me quickly introduce myself. I'm Kinsko. I run a YouTube channel here. Mainly called Wild, but some classic as well. And well, as said, TK was asking if somebody wanted to take over the stream this Thursday. I called myself, and I'm very, very happy to have the opportunity here to take over the Expansive Worlds classic stream for today. So I hope that all of this is going to be working now. There is one thing at the beginning though, Facebook, I can't see the chat there for some reason. I'm currently still trying to pull up the YouTube one, so we're going to start here in just a second with the actual game there as well. But I just have to very quickly pop out chat here so I can actually read it all. So hopefully that will not cause me any more issues. And then we are going to get started here in just a second once I figure out how I can get this to pop out here, because we had some weird chat issue here or connection issue here for a second. So I hope that this is going to work now. I hope we're not going to have any more issues, but how are you all doing? I hope everybody's doing good. So yeah, there we go. That should hopefully have fixed everything. Hopefully I can see everything now. And why don't we get started? I hope you guys can all hear me as well. I hope everything there is a-okay. But plan for today, we are going to be going out here on Valdaboy, and we're going to be hunting some red deer. So where I want to go, we're kind of going to start down here and then just mainly follow this whole river system here and hopefully get all the way till back here. I think we should manage that. Hotspot is probably for me going to be here. That's currently where I have my best luck, but we shall see how this is going to go. So we're going to walk there first of all, and then we're going to start calling once we get close to the water. Alaskan, welcome to you. Sharpshooter Jay. Thank you, Jamie. I'm glad to see you in here. How is everybody doing though today? I hope you guys are all doing good. We also have 2 guessing games as far as I heard. I'm gotta quickly check if that is still the case, because I just unlocked the scoring on the lovely red tier, so that is kind of going to be the reason why we're going to be doing a guessing game with those, just because I can actually see the guess estimates on there, and then we're going to do 2 of those as far as this is. So yeah, we have 2 of those guessing games. I think most of you who have been in here will know what those are and know how those are going to be working. Basically, whoever gets closest tells me or Meg their name in Classic, and then you will get a prize for that at the end. But we're going to talk about that a little bit more once we actually find ourselves a male red deer. So while we walk over there, let's just... Oh, one thing I actually wanted to say real quick in here, for just a differentiation, because I know we had a Called Wild intro there. We're just going to be playing Classic today, just because I know there might have been a slight confusion there, why I had Called Wild running in the back in the intro there. But yeah, it's going to be purely Classic today. I'm obviously no developer, so I actually don't know anything about plans, so there's not going to be any kind of news in that regards in this stream. We're just going to be playing, having some fun, trying to shoot ourselves some lovely red deer. In terms of equipment, what I actually have with me, I have the trusty 300 with me, and then I have the recurve bow, just because I think this is a super... Actually, it's a heavy recurve bow. I just think this is super fun, and yeah, I like the challenge of the recurve. I just really enjoy playing with it. Winter clothes. Oh snap! I have winter clothes. I just noticed that. Let's very quickly run back. I was playing on White Rime Ridge yesterday, and obviously, if you go on White Rime with winter clothes, yeah, you are not going to be doing too good. So thank you for mentioning that. Thank you, thank you. Ron, what are you saying? Options, you can change all the settings. Oh, unlock, we already have a red deer calling. And it is a male as well. I might be spooking him here, but we could try and call him in, since, I mean, he's not too far away. I just hope that I didn't just make him run away by accidentally sprinting, because I noticed I didn't change my clothes from yesterday. Mic is all quiet. Yeah, sorry, I had to do that. I can turn down the game volume just a little bit here, and hopefully that will make things better. But yeah, I had some audio issues earlier, and the only way that I could make it work in a, a short amount of time here was having to lower my gain on the microphone, because otherwise there was a weird static going on there. But yeah, so I'm just gonna turn the game volume down a bit and then just increase the overall volume, and then I think everything should be fine. Uh, that's how I pronounce Valdeboy. Well, that's kind of how I'd call it, Valdeboy. I don't know, I've heard people calling it differently as well, but this is just my interpretation and saying how I'm gonna be saying it. But let's look, can I change it? Yes, I can, okay. So let's just get in my other gear that I have. Which one is the right one here? Army pants, there we go. Actually, I can just do that like that. I don't have any gloves, so let's just pull those out. I don't have another face mask. I do have another hat as well though, so this should be better, and hopefully this is gonna work for us now. All good? Okay, good. Good to hear that. Bada boy, how are you? Welcome into the stream as well. You're far enough away to run to the lodge without spooking him. Okay, thank you for letting me that know. Thank you, thank you. I'm still a little bit confused sometimes about the distance and where I can run and when the animal will hear me. I also feel like it's, from my experience, some of you guys will probably know the definite answer to that, but I for some reason sometimes just think that it's also depending on the animal. Like, I can sometimes walk straight up like this, rather close to an animal, and then to others where I just go sneak walking like this, they're gonna start spooking like super quickly. For example, with the ibex, which I hung up there, I gotta sneak all the way through there and just always break and stop, because I always seemingly spook them, whereas with red deer I can sometimes even just like stand walk while they're like a little bit away just. But that obviously also has something to do with the clothes that I'm wearing. I just got these recently as well though, with the sale that was last week I think, because I was just running the basic clothing here at the beginning. Andrew, good morning. Good morning. Can you get 100 Classic on Xbox? No, sadly this game is only on PC, but it is free, and you don't really need too powerful of a laptop or PC to run it, because obviously it's an older game. It's still a very fun game, and if you do turn up the graphics all the way, I don't think it looks too bad. And the experience is, I think, what it's all about for this game. Like, it is just a whole different experience in this game. I talked with somebody as well earlier this week. I was playing him. I was showing him this game, and he was like, wow, this feels great, just finding an animal and shooting it. Like, finding a male red deer or a male white-tailed deer that is a decent size is such a rewarding feeling when you play this game. I think it's insane. Like, it's not the same as in Call of the Wild. Like, obviously Call of the Wild, the diamonds and everything, that's an awesome feeling when you find them. But in Classic, it's this different feeling. Like, you don't even have to find the biggest animal, and you feel so satisfied, which is one of the reasons why I really enjoyed playing this game. Now, obviously, Call of the Wild has its appeals there as well, but it's whatever you like best, and both are very fun and great to play together. I really like Valdeboy. Yes, I do. I love red deer. I love the alpine ibex on here. You got foxes and bears on here as well, which I haven't hunted too much yet, but they are quite fun as well. And I do have the 17 HMR with me in case we do find a male red fox. Now, I slowly should probably be a little bit careful here with our red deer stag that was around here, because if he came into calls, then he would probably not be too far away. So let's situate ourselves up here and have a quick look down here. If you see anything anywhere that I miss, scream in chat and just tell me there's something, I don't know, bottom right, because I have a tendency to slightly overlook things sometimes. But I think we're just gonna crouch walk through here and call passively in case he does still come around, because I really want to get towards the river down there and actually use that there to walk along. I live oh yeah, me too. I feel like this game, even though it's 10 plus years old at this point, like most games, they get like zero support at that point anymore, and like some games the servers are even shut down. But no, there was just an update on, when was it? Was it Tuesday? I think Tuesday there was an update that just came out for this game again, which I think is really cool. I'm obviously a very late person to get into this game. I'm not somebody that plays this game since very long. I just recently really got into this game, but I'm really enjoying it. And it's the same with Call of the Wild. The community is just great and just bringing everybody together. Like, everybody's here to help you. Everybody gives you some kind of support. And I just think that is a really awesome feeling. Like, I can just go in a chat, ask people, and within like 15-20 minutes, I'll have somebody explaining me what I need to do, what I should get, what is helpful, what is not helpful, what works, what doesn't work. I think that is just a very awesome feeling, and I'm loving that. Like, it's something very unique, in my opinion, and from what I've seen. Take some pics. Ooh, what happened? Ooh, Bottom Boy is going boating tomorrow. Very nice. Very nice. So how long have I been playing Classic? That's actually a good question. So I actually started playing mid last year, but I'm gonna be honest, I kind of, the learning curve at that point was a little bit too steep, and I was more focused on Call of the Wild at that point and trying to get videos out for that. And then a couple of weeks ago, somebody from the community, he hosts something where he does like competitions every weekend, and I just joined in and just kind of followed him as he gave me some tips and advice. And since then, I think I've been playing this game every day for a couple hours, and man, I have been having so much fun. I feel like, to be honest, most of the time I actually spend up here on Valdaboy and just doing my red deer run, because I really want to get a 270 plus red deer. Currently my highest is a 268.4, I think it is. But I want to get a 270 plus in my lodge somewhere. And so yeah, I've been playing a lot recently. I've also been doing some whitetail hunting and just going through White Run Ridge, because I really want the bison are, because, well, obviously those are easy to hunt, considering that they will literally come charging at you if you get them a little bit angry. So that's very helpful. Plus I love the water buffalo, because they do the same thing, and those horns are huge. Like, they are huge, like really big, and I just absolutely love that. Especially like the ones that go, let me look if I can auto-work this, like the ones that go like really around and like almost curl back in. Those are insane. Like, they're not even that big either. They're like still like 30-40 points off of like trophy or mounting animals. So in my opinion, it's just really great. Has been having some minor audio issues, which is why it's slower than usual. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for clarifying that. It's just we had, obviously I use a Go XLR mic, or an XLR mic here, and for that to work I need an interface, and there was a issue going on with that yesterday. So yeah, I had to get a replacement this morning, but it's not fully set up and the cable is a little bit dodgy. So I had to turn the gain down, because for some reason it didn't support the others, like the higher gain. I got like a weird static sound in the background. So that's why it's a bit lower. That's why everything's lower in general. So you're just gonna have to turn your volume up ever so slightly, depending on if you're on mobile, tablet, laptop, desktop. So that everything together is gonna sound louder, which is why I have game sound also a bit turned down. What came out of the blue? Ozen, welcome to you as well, by the way. Well, I do hopefully... Oh, that's... Time with the sun. My cousin, we had 2-person tripod and 2 Rosa elks with big game. He was so amazed. Yeah, that's what I was well in this game. Like, if you see a male, I feel sometimes that's just the greatest feeling ever. But let's hope that there's gonna be a red deer stag down here. Oh, let's get out the collar and just go wild and call a little bit. Now, this is not my best spot for them whenever I do this, but I do see occasional red deer always roaming around here, so I'm hoping that we're gonna have one either back there or maybe in the middle of the water, because I have seen them once or twice already do that. But Oh, there we go. There's one back there. Let's look. I don't think he's very big, so I don't know if we should do a guessing game for him, because yeah, he is not very big at all, but I still think those look impressive. I think that looks awesome for sure. Flusterhunts, welcome, welcome. How are you? I want to quickly see, is there a red fox still coming in, or did he spook by now? Oh, look, there's more red deer females back there, and 2 males actually, so why don't we try and call at least one of them in, and then, yeah, let's just see. Usually it's run and gun. Yeah, in this game, it's not run and gun, I can tell you that much. If you try and run gun around here, you are going to be spooking so many animals, because if I were to spook, I don't know, let's say a roe deer right in front of me here, and it runs right towards those red deer are also going to get spooked, which is different to Call of the Wild, where if you spook a species, it's not going to necessarily spook the other species as well. But in this game, it definitely does that. And taking rifle shots in this game also spooks the animals like crazy. Which is why there is this rule when you go on multiplayer that you generally should not be shooting a rifle within 500 meters of another person, just so that you don't spook any of the animals. Not sure as well. No worries. No worries. I also always get confused. I always forget the S at the DES, so at the duh, there's an S at the end, and I always forget to put that in there. I always do. Yeah, I want to quickly see which one of the two is actually bigger. So he has an estimate going from, let's look, 125 to 215, and where's the other one? He has an estimate of 210, so I don't know. I don't know if we should do a guessing game yet. I feel like we're a little bit too early for it, and we only have 2, so I don't know if we should already make one go right away. What map am I on? We are on Valdaboy here, which on the map, if you look, is this map right over here. It is probably my favorite map at the moment. Primarily because it has red deer and alpine ibex, but I don't know, I still love this map for sure. And he is getting in very close. I feel like we should take him with the recurve here in a second. I'll let him get just a tad bit closer. So one more time, I don't know, guessing game, yes, no, maybe so. I'll get his quick score estimate up here one more time. So he has a score estimate of 125 to 215, so he has a very big score estimate. But let's draw back here, and we dropped him. So I think we're going to do our first guessing game. It's 115 to 225. Remember, make your guesses up to 3 decimal places long. And while we wait for that, we are going to be going ahead here and calling in the other one as well. We're not going to make a guessing game on the second one, but we still want to get him down just so that he's in and out of the way here. Oh yeah, thank you, Hosen, for putting that in there. Meg, if you could, when I say stop on here, if you could just make sure that you write in who the last guess was in there, because I know TK does it like that as well. He goes through here and says what people are guessing. Flipsity coming in with a 235. Flipsity, the max estimate was 225, just so that you're aware of that real quick. So it's 115 to 225, and if you want to quickly see his antlers, I mean, we can take a quick peek at them here. So if you want to guesstimate, there you go. Have a look. Have a look. Davey, welcome. Ooh, 165 coming in from Marco. Ozen coming in with 155. Let's look. What do we have on Twitch over here? 167 coming in there. Ooh, you guys are all kind of going around the 150s and 160s area. I mean, I'll put a guess in as well, right before we pick him up. But I don't know what I want to say. I'm not quite decided yet what I'm gonna think, so I'll give you guys another quick second here to go have a look, and then in that time I'll quickly look if there's any messages coming in from Facebook that are worth asking. Okay, so let's give this another second. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's out. Last one coming in here is Flip City on YouTube. Pele, I think that's how you say it. He's the last one here on the Twitch. And then obviously, Meg, you're going to have to be going over on Facebook and telling me if anybody's closer than whoever the last one was. I'm going to say this guy's going to be... I'm going to say he's 165.2. That's going to be my guess. But let's have a look. He's 198.1 kg. We got a left lung and right lung. Score is 160.325. So let me go through here. Let's look who is closest around here. Let's have a look. 165 is the closest so far on YouTube. Okay, so currently the score to beat is 155.4 from Zach there. Let's look. Let's have a look. What do we have over here? That is not closer. That is not closer. 155.534 from Milka Max is currently closest here. Oh, 157 from Caven. Let's look. Who has... Is anybody else closer there? Meg, do you have one closer or not? Oh, there's another one at 162.41. Thank you, Hosen, for making that. Let me just look one more time just to double check that I didn't miss anyone. Looks good though. I think 162.41 if... How do I pronounce that? M4 Nuflock, if you could write in your classic name, and then I can write that down here in a second, or Meg might write it down. No participants on Facebook? Okay, so the YouTube and Twitch were the only ones, but let's move on from this. Let's sell them for 41 GMs, and let's look. I feel like I heard one of her red tiers spooking, so we might have just spooked everything here, because they probably ran away. But oh, no, he's still there. So we might as well call him in. He's not going to be for the guessing game, so you guys don't need to throw in any guesses. We are just going to be getting him out. And then once we're around that back end and we find another male, then we might do a second one depending on how long it takes. On Twitch. Okay. There we go. Let me quickly write that down real quick, just so that I have it in case. Okay, I got that written down, and I hope, well, we will get those to you at the end. Well, I will pass your information on over to Meg over here, and then she shall make sure you get those. Where did our other one go here? Where is he? He is definitely taking his dear time. Okay, oh man, we have a day of tiny red deer. I don't think that guy even gonna have an estimate higher than 180. He does not look very big. Let's look. Yeah, 190 is his max estimate. So yeah, we are having some tiny males here today. Some very small ones. And found in the launcher. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Ozen, for checking that. Thank you very much. Now let's just get active and calling here a little bit more. Small. Exactly, bottom boy. Exactly. Hopefully once we get around that little edge there in the end, we're gonna have a little bit of a better luck. But we might as well get close to this guy and just make the process of calling him in a little bit easier, just so that we don't have to wait here quite as long. Dubstep Llama, welcome, welcome. Greetings to you too. I hope you are doing just fine on this Thursday. Come on, please, just walking a little bit faster. I feel like we're gonna go to this rock again. For some reason, I always like standing on the rocks to have a little bit of elevation whenever I'm shooting the bow. Don't ask me why. Just for some reason, I'm a fan of it. Only problem is sometimes getting on these rocks, because obviously there's no jumping feature in this game, so you always have to find a lower edge to get on. But he is coming in very, very close. So let's get the heavy recurve and let's drop this guy. Awesome. Again, no guessing game here, because, well, yeah, we just had one a minute ago, and I want to save the second one that we have for just a little bit later if we find something bigger than a 156. So yeah, hopefully we can find that. There's obviously no guarantees, because again, there's always fresh respawns whenever you start a new game in the Hunter Classic. So whatever we find now is gonna be on just for this session, and once we start a new session, we're gonna have a completely new spawn of new animals. And I assume that's just our other male, unless, wait, no, our other male, where did he run? Look at how many red deer there are. They're all females, but they're red deer. So we want to try and avoid those, just so that we don't get any calls from them. But I think I can kind of just walk like this and we should be fine. Just fun to try. All good, all good. The bow is super quiet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the bows in this game, I find it crazy. Like, imagine that rock being an animal there, and I don't know, this rock being an animal here. If I shoot this animal with the bow and it drops, that animal over there is gonna have zero clue that I just shot the other one and that his friend is dead, and he's still gonna be happily wandering in and being curious about the calls. Now obviously if you spook them, they are gonna run. They're gonna do their little jumping animation and try and get out of the way as quickly as possible. But other than that, if you make a good shot, then you can drop a ton of animals, which is why tree stand hunting in this game is also one of the preferred methods, because you can just call animals in, get them to come in close and drop them, and all the rest of their buddies are going to be doing the exact same thing. You're poor at guessing animals in Cold Water Classic. It takes time. It takes time to try and guess the size of an animal. I'm not good either. I've never gotten closest on any of the other streams here. But it is always fun to guess and just kind of challenge yourself, just to kind of try something and just have a little fun with it, right? Now we are gonna call this guy in again, just so that we don't have another male calling in later on. So we're gonna slowly make our way towards him, call him in with the male caller, and we're probably gonna have to spook those females up in that direction. Maybe. Just maybe. I would have guessed 156. Well, there is still gonna be a guess later on, so hopefully you can get as close there as well. All of the females are coming in, but he is not. We're just gonna walk a little bit closer. And I also think if I spook them, he might not flee either. So as long as they run up that direction, I feel like we might be okay. But he's not seemingly interested at all. So if he's just gonna run away that way, I feel like it's gonna be... Oh no, wait, there we go. Doing a 180 turn. I just need those females to calm down a little bit and not come in quite as fast. Yeah, I have one already right on top of me. I just gotta hope that she runs that way. Unless I drop her. I mean, we could do that real quick. We could try and drop her. Not a big fan of her moving, so if she stops... Oh no. Oh no. That's why I don't take moving shots. That is why I don't take moving shots. Now I am gonna mark her. I'll probably come back for her later, but she is going to have to just die out a little bit there. Love the water. It has something to it, doesn't it? It has something to it. Only thing is if you get stuck in this water. Oh, hello. How are you doing? Let's call this guy in. Okay. Let's take ourselves a track there. He is coming in real nice and close. Finally something that's hopefully gonna break the 200 mark here. Hopefully. Let's look at the animals in this game. I think it's a very realistic feature. Yeah, I kind of like that too. I also like that you have to be a little bit more selective with your shots. You can't just go around here and shoot everything. Also with the reason that ammunition is more expensive in this game. Because you obviously get a lot less cash than you do in terms of Call of the Wild. Like, you only get like, I'd say around about 30 to 40 GMs, where ammunition is usually 68 GMs if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let's get our bow out here. Please don't give me a frontal angle. Please don't give me a frontal angle. There we go. Okay, we dropped him. Awesome. Awesome. Got him down. We are definitely finding ourselves a good amount of red deer. I'm very happy about it. Oh yeah, that's true. Let's quickly just equip some more arrows here. Having the ammunition be something a little bit more that you have to be careful about is also going to stop you from taking like a lot of follow-up shots. Just to bring the animal down. Ooh, 200.4. On the money as well. No decimal points. Very nice. Don't think I've seen that ever before. I think that I've always seen 3 decimal points afterwards. Finding something new here, I see. Nice shot. Thank you very much. Thank you. Ooh, what is that? That's a female. Okay, so those are the ones that we literally just spooked, I assume, like 2 or 3 minutes ago. Yeah, look, we already have another female back there. Now, a lot of times I'll have a red deer call from up here. So we might get that to happen. Or we might just start calling now and seeing if we can get that to work as well. Always good people to... Oh yeah, in this game, like I already said at the beginning, there is a ton of people that will help you out. Like, just go in the classic help Discord, and wow, you will be surprised how quickly you will get information. And oh my, look at that back there. That is a big red deer. That is a very nice red deer, I think, right? Let's look. Where is he? Very uneven antlers as well. And yeah, he goes up to 285. So, I don't know, I think... What time do we have? We're past the halfway point, so you know what? I think we can do a guessing game on this one. If he comes in nicely, we will do a guessing game on him. Let's look. Let's have a look. Also gotta quickly check if there's any messages coming in from Facebook here. Let's very quickly let that load, and no, okay. Whoa. Oops, my bad. That was my phone just dropping on my desk. Yeah, he looks very nice. Very happy with that. Finding big red deer? Exactly. This is why I love the red deer. You sometimes find the small ones, but then you can find that one big one and it makes it all worth it. It definitely does. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, I love these red deer. I love how they look. Is he coming in though? That is going to be the important question. Yes, he is. Perfect. Okay, let's get situated somewhere up here. And then we'll just kind of chill down a little bit. Pretty much top of the leaderboard is 282. Yeah, I don't think he's going to score 280, but I don't know. He does look very nice, and he has 2 different antlers as well. So I'm not too sure how that's going to be counted in to the actual scoring of it. But, ooh, you know what? Again, we're gonna take the rock route here. I think that's good. So let's lay down here and let's observe that red deer while he's coming in very nicely towards us. I gotta take another look at him. I have got to take another look at him. Where is he? There we go. That thing looks nice. You can see he has shorter tines down here, and he's got a, I guess you'd call it a sticker there. So he doesn't look the same on either side. Always nice to see that. But he is coming in very hot for sure. To get further on this map, I need a roe deer. Ooh. Yeah, roe deer are... I don't know, I don't have the roe deer call yet, so I haven't been hunting them too actively. I've kind of only been shooting them whenever I see them and there's nothing else around, then I'll just pull out the 300 and shoot them. But I do think that they look quite good from what I've seen so far. I just think it's really hard to judge them. Like, really, really hard. But, no, wrong hockey there. But what do roe deer need? Let me look. I have a sheet here with information on it. Where's roe deer? So this is just obviously the spreadsheet that there is online. So currently, what is it? The highest one is somewhere around 260. I think that's right. So those guys can definitely get very, very big as well. And like I said, the biggest I've ever found was like a 170-ish scoring one, I think. Maybe 180. So that is still very far away from those very big ones. And I hear something around me. Oh wait, that's just the female that's coming in over there. Where is our male? Because I don't really want to mess up another shot on a female and then have him spook. So question is, should we just take him out with the rifle here? I think that might be a good idea. Ooh, I don't know, do I trust myself? You know what, we're gonna pull out the 300 here. Oh no, they spooked. They spooked. Where are they going? Oh no. Oh no. The female's still there. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, that is not good. That is not good. What is that? Is that him there? That is him there. Okay, we dropped him. Oh, we dropped him. Okay, never mind. Guessing game's back on. Oh, wow, okay. That came in clutch. That came in really, really clutch there. That came in super clutch. Holy. Oh, wow. That came in super clutch. I thought we had lost him. I really thought we did. I thought we were not going to see that guy again today, but no. He is still right over there. Awesome. So you guys go ahead, start the guessing game. Max score was 285, and I think the bottom one was 195. So select something in that range. Make sure to go to the decimal places all the way up to 3 as well. Don't go to 4 places. Go to 3 places. There we go. Go to 3 places. And closest to the actual score will win. I will show the red deer in a second again in terms of the antlers if somebody wants to wait and see them one more time. So why don't we quickly go over there. And actually I don't need to crouch at this point, right? I can just walk. I just spooked everything anyway. 237 from Hosen, 259 from Olsey. Nathan coming in with 250. What do we have over here on the Twitch? Attaboy. Yeah, you know, how to get that good shot in there. 226, 264. Ooh, somebody actually think that's going to be a 260 plus. Very nice. I like the enthusiasm. I really do. I hope he's going to be big. I hope he is. If we could get a 260 plus one here, oh, I'd be happy. I would be super, super happy. Like, this would be awesome. Ooh, a lot of people going for the mid 40s, low 50s, from what I can see, and the high 30s as well. So it's kind of a wide range on what you guys think. Now let's look. Is his antlers going to be burrowed in the... No, okay, cool. They're both going to be out. So let me just trample down the grass here real quick and let you guys take a quick view of him. There you go. Take a quick look. Take a quick look at him. There we go. And tell me what you guys think. What do you guys think? What is your score estimates going to be? I think we can get down at this point. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the last person is I'm the Hunter over on YouTube. And Spawn Anubis is the last one on Twitch, from what I could see. So let's go ahead. I'm going to say he's 246. Yeah, 246 is what I'm going to go with for him. So he's a 210.8 scoring. Ooh, okay, he was... Okay, I thought he was going to be bigger. I really thought that this guy was going to be a lot bigger, but 221.659 is the score. So let's go all the way up here. Let's have a look. What is the closest? So 226, 225. 225 is the current score to beat. Oh, that's not it. Anything closer there? No, and then let's look on here. 223 is the score to beat on here. Oh, what's closer? 220. Yeah, this is closer. So Alvin is currently in the lead with 219.911. Do we have a 220 in here anywhere? 220, 220, 220. Do we have one on Facebook? Because otherwise, Alvin Hansen seems to be the winner of this one from what I could see. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, 219.11. Meg, is there a better one? Nothing on Facebook? Okay, so Alvin, if you could send over the your classic name so that so I can write that down as well here on the book and make sure that you get your prize at the end. But yeah, I want to quickly take one more look at him. Let's just quickly drag him out here. How is this not bigger? Probably because of the deductions, I'd assume, right? I'd assume it's because of deductions on this, but I thought he was going to be bigger. I really did. I did not think that he was going to be below 230. Huh. Hey, I guess you live and you learn, right? I guess you live and you learn. So let's just sell him and let's move on. Hokan 1, okay. Let me quickly write that down for you. If you could very quickly check Hosen again, if that is all correct and that you can see it. Just that there's nothing, what's it called? Nothing wrong with that, and that you can find them on there. Obviously, I gotta take a quick sip of tea there after that. That big oof moment with the red deer. I really thought it was gonna be a lot bigger, but sadly not. Looks bigger than 225. 221. I agree. I agree 100. Oh, it was. Oh, did I just level up tracking? Oh, I see age now. Very nice. Haha. Leveling up as we go on stream. Haha. I love it. I love it. I know there was also a red fox around here because we saw him roaming around here. But obviously he's going to be long gone. So let's just get ourselves a red deer call here again. Oh, wrong one. There we go. And let's just throw out some calls in case some of them have already come back. Jana, how are you? welcome in here as well. Well, yeah, that was a very good guess. That was a very good guess from Alvin there. Congratulations. Oh, and look, already got another red deer. Where is that boy? Oh, there he is. Okay. So let's try and get up there and see if we can get a shot in on him. Let's just take a look there. Let's have a look. Come on. Can I already see him from here? I mean, if we go up, I feel like we could look over this ledge. But Maybe he has some nice antlers. Maybe we can already see him from here. You never know. Maybe that 221 was just a warm-up. Probably not, but you never know, right? We might find something else nice roaming around and giving us another call. No, okay, that's a different ridger then. Do not want to pick up another one. Want to kind of stick to a guaranteed male. Oh, there he is up there. Not another huge one, but not terrible either. He's okay. At least from what I can see through the trees there. But let's get calling and let's get him going in this direction here. Audio seems pretty quiet. Yeah, I know. The audio is, well, the mic. We had a microphone issue here, which is also, well, yesterday it happened. Today I got a replacement, but some of the stuff is still faulty, so I had to turn down some of the audio stuff, which is why you're just gonna have to make things, I guess, louder on your end, because I've turned down the game volume as well, and if that's still too loud, I can still turn that down as well, if there is any issue with game being too loud in comparison to myself. Mike's having exactly. Well, we tried solving it, and I thought it was better to have it a little bit quiet rather than going back on the old mic and you guys literally hearing the keyboard as if I was smashing it. Because for some reason, that's what my old mic did. It always made the keyboard and the mouse sound like it was right on top of the whole microphone. But let's look. Is he going to be coming in? Okay, yeah. He's actually smaller than what I thought. I thought he was a little bit wider, but he's again one of those really narrow rack ones. But we might as well get him in, right? We might as well do it. Just crank up my headphones. Exactly, Levi. Exactly. Sound levels are good? Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. He's giving us another call here. He wants us to know that he's here. I guess that's kind of also a sign that he wasn't too big, so I shouldn't be too surprised, because I've noticed that the smaller males tend to call a lot more than the bigger ones, at least from what I've seen. And I've known somebody talked about it as well in the community. When I was first asking for tips, somebody told me that if you hear a male call a lot, it generally means that they're not the biggest animals, at least most of the time. But I don't know. That's just what I've noticed. Maybe that's just perception, because I obviously see a lot more smaller ones, but just kind of what I've gathered. And there is a male rotor, which was talking about. Not huge, but decent looking, I guess. And let's throw out some more calls. This is a classic stream today. Yeah, exactly. Today is going to be all about classic. And the red deer as well. And if we find something else, I mean, we might as well try and shoot it as well. But I just brought the red fox collar and the red deer collar, mainly because I don't have any kind of bear lure or bear collar, and I don't have the roe deer collar yet as well. I still have to buy that here in the future. Now let's look. They are getting in here. Kind of want to quickly get the spotting leveled up as well from those two females, because I'm not sure which one of the two I actually marked before, and I'm pretty sure I get XP from marking the females as well, so we might as well try it, right? And we are almost in range where I feel comfortable shooting, and hopefully I can actually drop him. So yeah, frontal angle it is. Not my favorite. If he could have stayed like that a tad bit longer. Oh, I aim too high. I definitely aim too high. Let's look. Can I see where he's going to go down? That was a little bit of a rush shot. I was trying to get in there still before he would drop. But that's the risk that you take when taking the recurve with you, I guess. Come on. Please just stop somewhere. I mean, we could try. and just drop him back there, but let me lay down first. Just so that we don't have to do any tracking. We are going to spook a lot of things now. But that should definitely speed up the process. That might have been a little bit far forward though. Definitely not my proudest moment here. And definitely not. But look, there you go. Down he is. Awesome, okay. Kind of want to know what we hit here in the beginning. So let's get over there and let's take a look. Well, this is an older game, so this is, I think, the graphics basically cranked up all the way from what I've seen, but I don't think it looks too bad. Like, look, there's even nice water reflections back there. I don't know if you can see that well, but at least on my screen it looks like there's some reflections going there, light reflections. And I still think, like I already said at the beginning as well, this game is not all about the graphics. This game is a lot more about the kind of the feel of the game, the experience that you get with it. And once you honestly start playing a little bit with it, you're not even going to notice the graphics as much. Like, it's not bad. Like, honestly, it's not. I think it's, like I said, it's, you get an awesome feeling when playing this game that you don't really get in the other types of games, as there's just this really huge feeling of like accomplishment when you shoot something nice and you drop the animal. It's just, you get this kind of rush that you otherwise don't really get, and it's a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more slow, it's a little bit more calm. So that's something that is rooting for this game for sure. Plus you can run this basically on a non-gaming laptop or PC as well, because again, it's an older game. It's not, doesn't have the higher requirements, but it does have some limited ones as far as I can tell. And it's free, exactly. It is a free game as well. If you don't want to, you do not have to spend any sort of cash in this game. But obviously it's going to be a little bit of a grind then to try and get certain things unlocked. It's a chill, relaxing game? Yeah, exactly, Nedbella. That is a very good way of putting it. Plus, something that I've noticed that I do sometimes, I just, especially when I'm editing videos or like I'm working on thumbnails, stuff like that, I'll have the game, I'll make like my own private multiplayer session, go ahead and sit in a tree stand or a tripod stand somewhere and just have the game cranking at full volume in the background, and whenever I hear either footsteps or a call, I'll just quickly hop onto the game, call in whatever I see and shoot that, pick it up, go back in the tree or tripod stand, and then go back to working on thumbnails, on videos, stuff like that. And that's another way of making some passive cash, because it doesn't take much of your computer's performance in the background, and you get yourself some animals while doing so. You get yourself some GMs as well, get to level up as well a little bit, and just find some other animals, which is very fun. It's a hunting game that is very much like hunting. Yeah, that is a good way of phrasing it. It's definitely stylized a lot more around the whole realistic feature of it all. It's less about, okay, that's, I don't want to put it like that, but there is obviously a lot more of a steeper learning curve than, for example, Call of the Wild. Call of the Wild, there is still a good learning curve, and you still have to understand a lot of things before you're like, oh, this game's easy. Because even for me, I still sometimes think like, oh wow, there's stuff that I didn't know about it. And the same things with Classic, even though it's a little bit steeper, but once you watch videos, once you get help from the community as well, honestly, it is a lot of fun here, and there's still stuff that you can always learn. There's so many different animals that you can hunt in here, and a lot of different styles of hunting that you can do as well. Like, you can just do kind of what we're doing today, a kind of walk around, call things in, spot and shoot kind of thing. Obviously it's not run and gun, because you can't actually run in here, because I'll just spook everything, but you can take that route. You can just always go hopping from tripod to tripod on a map and just wait there for like an hour, half an hour, call things in, and then move over to the next tripod stand. Or you could literally just sit in a tent, in a tripod somewhere, and just spend the entire time calling things in, because you're always going to find something at some point, as long as you're in a kind of general area where the animals are. and you have the right colors, you're going to be finding something, whether it's big, whether it's small. And we just spooked a female red deer. I don't know, what time is it, by the way? Okay, we have 5 minutes left. So I don't know if we can find something quickly that we can shoot with the rifle. We'll still try and get that. Let me also, actually, I should probably do that. Should probably not have been stand walking around here. Should probably have been crouch walking. Oh, roe deer. Can we see that thing maybe come in? Oh, that is a male. Okay, so we might try and shoot him if I can still see him. Let's take out our binos. Let's look if we can see him. Because I can't take him out with the 300. So I think we might as well just try and shooting him. As long as he doesn't run off. Classic is awesome. Lots of helpful folks on the forum and the Facebook groups. Yeah, also on the Discord. On the Discord, there's also a ton of helpful people there. Like, last time I was asking if I found a non-typical black-tailed deer, because it had a drop tine on one side, but it was absolutely tiny. And within, like, I don't know, 20 or 30 minutes, I got, like, an answer from 2 or 3 people straight away telling me, no, that's just a rack that exists in the game. So, people are definitely all about helping you here. Where is this roe deer? I would love to see where he is so I could maybe shoot him before the end of the stream here. It's kind of the goal. What's trophy on red deer? So according to the spreadsheet here and what I kind of get for most people, a red deer that's above 265, 270 is considered like a trophy, so like a huge red deer. But I'd say for me personally, I think that a 260 plus is an amazing red deer, and you can be very satisfied with that and be very, very happy. But that's mine. Some people in the community obviously will kind of go a little bit more by the guidelines and say that 265, 270 is kind of where the trophy's at. But for me personally, I think 260 plus is massive, and you will definitely know once you see one of those. Like, they look crazy. They have like a huge crown on the top, very, like, a lot of tines. Just looks really, really awesome. Spot a non-typical or an uncommon and bag it. Just a pure rush. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. You just get this feeling of an accomplishment that it's unique. Let's call it that. It's a unique feeling of rush or something like that. And I should very quickly check. Do we have anything over from the Facebook? No. Okay. Just wanted to quickly check before I miss out on that. Wait, is that? That's a red deer, right? That is like the tiniest red deer I've ever seen. There's a roe deer as well on the back. I mean, we might as well shoot one of them with the 300. What is that over there? That's another male, right? Let's look what's the biggest, because I feel like the roe deer might be a little bit interesting, because they're actually, I think, going to be a bit bigger. So that is roe deer number 1. Where is roe deer number 2 gone now? There he is. I think that one's bigger, right? Can I see something from here? Because then we're just going to take the 300 and kind of end on one of these. I just got to make sure I actually get a good shot in there, and having this grass in front of my eyes definitely doesn't help. Okay, let's try something else. Let's go kind of to the top here and see if I can get a bit of a better angle that way. Because yeah, I feel comfortable with that, taking that shot. I think that could work rather nicely. So let's just try going here, pulling out the 300. One last guessing. No, sorry, Snowy. I always said I should only do 2 today, so I am going to stick with that. If that roe deer could be kind enough to just turn broadside again, because I don't really feel comfortable taking a neck shot in this game. Worst comes to worst, we will take that one. But this one literally just stood broadside until I got here, so hopefully I can get it to turn again. Yeah, it's slightly going to turn to the right. Come on. You know you want to turn more. Come on. Do it for the chat. Otherwise, we're gonna have to shoot it in the intestines from the behinds. And hopefully the 300 is gonna be powerful enough to bring that down rather quickly. Let's look. I mean, if it's not gonna turn, then okay, yeah. You know what? I butchered an easy shot. I really just butchered that easy of a shot. Yes, sir. That's how we do it. That is how we do it. We take it on the trot. You know, it was too easy. The other shot was too easy. It was too easy, so we had to take a more challenging shot. But there we go. Got ourselves a road here down. Let's have a look what he scores. I am very curious. How much time do we have? Okay, so it is already 5:01. So let me actually sprint over there so that I don't go overtime here and go for too long. Any shot will drop a row, basically. Thank you, Cole. Thank you for telling that. Like I said, I don't have a lot of experience with road here. And so far, I've always managed to get myself a lung shot, so happy to know that I can take anything with the 300. What else do we have here? That's a walking hat rack. Yeah, Red Deer definitely. He had like pop coming out, and that was it. At first, I thought that was a really big roe deer because of the way those antlers looked, but no, that was just a tiny. That would like be a Hall of Shame contender for a red deer, but I don't have the cash to make a Hall of Shame lodge, so he's gonna get to run off and live a happy life here. So let's have a look here. I don't think he's big. I mean, I don't know. I'm bad at guessing this, but we got a spine, intestine, and liver shot. And he's a 176, which I think is actually my personal best at this point. But I think with that, let's go on a trophy shot here, just so that you guys can have a little look at him. Opala. There we go. Come on. Come on, fella. Let me take any sort of picture. There we go. And then let me get myself in the background. Not the recurve, I wanted my rifle. There we go. Okay, let's just stand like this behind it, and we're gonna end here. This is gonna be last harvest. So let's just take that. I hope you guys all enjoyed this stream, by the way. I had a lot of fun. Thank you again to EW for letting me host this today. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too bad with the audio being too low. I hope you guys also thought it was okay that I was here today, but thank you all. Thank you for everybody participating in the guessing games, giving me some tips here along the way. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, with that being said, have a good day. Bye bye and peace.